You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being thrown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And Rick Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit up like everything. That's why I said it.
Yeah, I said it. And another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, what's going on? It's your main man Humvee.
Ilran is back.
And DJ the DJ, what up, though?
All right, and here tonight, on tonight's podcast, we got a special guest from the podcast, The Shit No One Else Says, Victoria.
Yay! Thank y'all for having me.
What's going
one
on?
half of the podcast.
One half.
So we're missing my girl Fancy D Ray, but thank y'all for having me. It's an honor. Thank you.
What up, Fancy?
Yes. What up, girl?
Welcome to the Yeah I Said It show.
Hey, what episode were we on?
We're on episode number 76 on them haters.
76. We're making our way on down.
How we getting there?
We're all in 2018. We're almost. We're waiting on Jay Young so we can have a complete 2018 show.
Yeah, Jay Young catching flights.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Jay Young. What up, man?
Life happens.
Right.
What do you mean by a complete 2018 show?
Where everybody's here.
Yeah, we haven't had a show this
Oh,
year.
that's right. You told me
thus
there was
far.
another person. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Phone number.
Go ahead.
601-641-9474. 601-641-9474.
Don't know. You can't. You cannot. So just don't even do it.
All right.
Okay, look, so I missed the last podcast,
Yeah.
and I was called the diva. Nah, but what it was, I ended up in the ER, so I went to the emergency room.
Yeah. Wait a minute. How do you just say that and just?
Do that again?
Yeah, man, like
That wasn't lost on me, though.
Right, it's not lost, though. Yeah, I mean, so okay, long story less long. I had some inflammation in my foot, and it was causing a lot of pain. And what it was is earlier that day, as long as I was moving around, everything was fine. So I was good. But as the day moved on and my activity lessened, because I ended up leaving from there to go to see a client and give an estimate. So I drive across town, and I'm just sitting idle, moving one foot, right? And then I go from there to pick up my daughter and take her to practice.
Yeah.
Again, so like another hour and a half in the car, pretty idle. At my daughter's practice, I'm sitting there for like 2 hours, idle, chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it started hurting pretty
Facebooking.
bad. But I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the podcast and I'm going to leave the podcast and go to the ER. When I was driving over here, I was like, nah, that's not going to work.
Right.
Like, this shit is pretty damn bad.
It was
So-
like the bunion from I'ma Get You
Nah.
Sucker.
I'm going to get you sucker reference. Is that the first time on the I Said It
I
show?
think
We
so.
got
That's the
I'm gonna
first.
get
Yeah,
you
that's the
sucker
first.
reference. Yeah, and it was horrible, man. So I go to the ER and I'm there to like, I guess like a little after midnight.
Yeah.
Leave from there, go to find a 24-hour pharmacy, right? So I get that done. And then I walk to the back. I limp to the back of the store to the pharmacy, right? And the lady said me it's going to be an hour and a half before they can fill my prescription.
Damn.
So I didn't get home till like 3 in the
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was a long
With a hurt foot the whole time.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
No
And it-
shot.
yeah,
They
and
didn't
it
give you a
still
shot in the
hurt.
foot or nothing?
Huh?
They didn't give you a shot?
Nah.
They ain't give you nothing?
Nah, yeah, it gave you some.
So was it like just it was just crazy?
Yeah, like it was
throbbing?
bad. It was like I'm not even a complainer. Like I just deal with some shit.
Right.
But like this is not. So yeah, I wouldn't be in a diva this time. I guess I'll save
This
that
time?
diva,
So, all
the
right.
diva card for another day. I was actually in the hospital. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's that.
Jay.
Oh, that was for Jay?
Oh, well, which one of y'all call him a diva?
That was
Montoya.
you.
Montoya
That was
called
not me.
Montoya said that you called
Oh.
me a diva.
Oh, it was Montoya.
And then they
No,
said,
Montoya said that you
but
said.
what does diva start with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part. See.
I did
She's paying
listen.
attention.
Hey, give him that email address, please, sir.
You can send us an email at yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. That's yeahisaiditpod gmail.com. Hit us up if you have any questions, complaints, scares, or concerns for me, my co-hosts, or constituents. Please drop us a line. We'll get back with you.
That's what we've
ASAP.
been missing. We've been missing that too. Everybody's been trying to do it, but you can't do it like
You
this.
can't do it like
I almost had it. But you know, close doesn't count.
Hey,
Right.
hey, man, you know, perspective is everything. So,
Hey, real quick, does anybody know what happens if you don't go to, if you don't show up for jury duty? Anybody? Nobody?
I ain't never been to jury duty, and I'm planning on ever going.
I've not shown up before, and I'm still here, and I can't give
Okay.
you a story. so-
Right, because I totally forgot about going to jury duty, and they said on the news that you got till Friday to clear it up, or I don't know what's going to happen.
They said it on the news?
Yeah, they had like a story about how somebody got scammed and going to duty, and the person had to pay $3,000 and
What?
got a gift.
What?
This shit is it's weird, man. Just look on ABC 13. It's the stories on
See,
there.
that's why I don't watch the
I
news.
don't watch the news. I'm good.
So okay, so I don't have anything to worry about that.
Well, not to my knowledge. I mean, I just always.
So no, you've
Revert-
gotten a jury
yes,
summons.
yes.
You've gotten a
Yeah, a few
DJ.
times.
Yeah. And I
don't go.
chunk them.
I've gone.
You've gone?
Okay.
I feel like Martin.
Yeah, me
And
too.
that shit coming to me out real.
Case dismissed.
I've gone, man.
Why
and
can't you be a citizen?
the last time I got a jury summons,
Yeah.
I just had to go up the street.
Yeah, of course.
And I went, and there was something going on where they canceled it for that day, and they told us to check back with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening.
Right.
And that was it.
Oh, all right.
I just feel like I always have in my brain, like if you just happen to get caught up in the area where
Yeah.
you're going for a ticket or something or whatever, then they're gonna be like, oh, Victoria, you haven't had we have you down for three jury duties that we missed.
Three
Come right in. We got we got a case right here. Come
Have a
down.
seat, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's your lucky day.
Juror number
Right.
7.
So I better have like no kind of case or ticket or something I gotta go up in there for. I don't know.
Well, I just
I
wanted to
almost
know.
got picked,
I'm
too.
gonna check it out. What, for real?
Yeah, it was a whole process, man.
You're
I
a
was
nice guy,
down,
though. You're gonna get picked.
I was down there, man. It was a bunch of us in that place too, man. And they had gave everybody numbers and stuff, man. It broke us up into groups. And I was in a group. It was I don't even know how many people, but it wasn't a lot left.
Okay.
And they go over the case that you were going to be, presented with, and what they were asking to give the person if he was guilty. And I was just like, nah, man, I don't want to do that.
You said
Okay.
you didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And they were okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
And there it is.
I think you should just say crazy stuff when you go in there.
Like what?
Right.
The craziest
If you
shit.
ain't
No,
never did
don't
it,
say nothing
yeah.
too crazy. Get your ass locked up.
Nah, just say something random that ain't got nothing to do with what y'all talking about.
Oh,
like,
Yeah, like I like peach
my
cobbler,
toes
but I don't
look
like
like a
peaches.
monkey.
Duck, duck, goose. Like you say some shit like that. You know what I mean? They'll leave you the fuck alone. Like
I got the toe jam. Who got the peanut butter?
yeah, say that. Yeah, that part.
Michael Jackson was a Puerto Rican.
bailiff.
You get the idea.
No, can we get him out of
Bailiff,
here?
get him out of here.
Get him out of here right now.
Say something random and then they'll leave you the fuck alone.
Right.
Right? Ticket.
Oh my. Oh, silly,
Oh,
man.
man. That's like one of my favorites right there.
Oh shit.
Introduce us.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Let me get right.
Damn. I've been.
Hey, you ain't getting out of this one.
What?
Tonight's show is being covered by Larceny, 1870, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Let me see. I've been going good.
Grand larceny.
I got an idea for you.
You do?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
wanna
Before I
see
go,
what you gonna do for us?
I'm gonna do something retarded. Larceny, 1870. Larceny, Kentucky Straight Whiskey. Pour it up. Get you a cup of that Larceny, 1870.
It rhymed.
Good. I see you.
It's good.
Yeah. I can rock with that. Thank you.
I've been going,
Find your groove.
I'm trying to find it in 2018. New.
Really? You can't. That don't.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Was you trying to be like that?
Yeah.
I'm grabbing
Okay.
it. I'm grabbing that good energy. That's what they said.
That's what that is.
That's what they said it was.
It's like this.
Oh, I thought it was like this.
Oh,
Nah,
'cause
that's-
you gave
that's
me a
like how
vibe
the girls
like
talk.
that. That's the vibe
Yeah.
you gave me.
Yeah, that's like you a fun boy.
Yeah, you
You're-
did.
you're a pillow
this.
biter.
Do this.
No,
Don't do
no,
this,
don't
though.
do that. No.
Yeah, because like when black women do that, like they neck is connected to their hand.
Right.
Like when they do this, it's
Ooh,
like
you do it.
Exactly.
Whoa.
okay,
yes.
Keosha. Okay, okay, Keosha.
He do.
That's Tiffany Haddish.
All
Man.
right.
Right.
Let's
You know what, Keosha? You know what? You know what, Keosha?
Jay Young gonna
Shout
have
out
a
to
segment
Chris.
called "You Gotta Relax." You gotta relax.
You gotta relax.
You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
relax. Hey, let's go ahead and run down this stuff that we need to talk about, man.
Oh yeah, okay. What's the chick name? Monique. Is Monique tripping or not? Monique versus Netflix.
Give us the background. What's the backstory on this?
The backstory is she basically they offered her $400,000 or $500,000.
500, yeah.
Yeah, $500,000. And she's saying that, the white girl, what's the white girl's name?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
So they offered her all of this money. And, basically she's just saying that she's a legend. She's a queen of comedy. She should have been offered $1 million or more.
Right.
Boycott Netflix. Girl, bye Felicia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bye Felicia. I can't with anything. Just give me Precious Mama every time. I'll watch your movies like that, but I don't really want to hear her speak like at all.
I mean, I think she need to get back on the road like a lot of other
Yeah, she
comedians
needs to
said.
grind.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean her value has to come from her recent.
What have you done for me lately?
I
Dun-dun-dun.
didn't want to go there.
Ooh, yeah.
Golly.
okay.
Okay. Y'all got
I
that
mean,
out?
she
All
just-
right, all right, yeah, okay.
Okay, it has to come from like her recent shows, like what she's bringing in, as far as like the audience that she's bringing in. Is she still capable of bringing in that type of audience to make
Yeah.
it worth that much money? And if she hasn't been doing that,
Yeah.
you can't really say because you it's just like in music, like you could be a has-been.
Yeah.
You can still go on tour, but if nobody really checking for you, but a few people, you sell out a club.
Right.
That ain't the same as selling out a stadium.
I mean, if
Right.
she came to like the Improv, would you go?
Who, Monique?
Yeah, Monique.
I don't want to see her talk, really.
There's a lot of people that would still show up for her. She has fan base, she does, but she would have to start. I don't know how small she would have to start. Let me not say that because I can't gauge that. But
Do you think
I
she can
feel
sell
like-
out an arena?
the arena that we have.
No,
possibly-
an arena. Like,
No. I'm talking
Like the
about
arena
the
theater?
Like the
Arena
Yeah,
theater.
I'm talking about
Right.
our little small
So like
joint.
3,000 seats and less.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's
Right.
start there and see what happens.
Right.
I'm not gonna just go
think she can
improv
swing
on
it.
her.
I think she
Right.
could do that easily.
she-
but I think she could do that with no problem.
Yeah, I mean, this is Monique we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yes,
I would-
there's a lot of fat bitches in Houston that is coming out to see her.
Shout out to the fat bitches in Houston.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
But still, there's a lot of like.
No. You gotta say, yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you gotta say
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Fat
said it. Yeah,
See,
I
that's the
said it.
shit. What is it? That's
It's the shit no one else says. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just
There it
be
is.
fired
Yeah.
out my mouth.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my issue with Monique. Like, now here's my challenge. This is the question I've been asking people. Name 5 things that Monique has done.
The Parkers,
She is the most
Precious.
decorated comedian alive.
alive,
She
honey.
won a,
You
Bill,
better,
Bill Cosby did.
you better
won an
put that
Oscar.
in the.
Whoopi Goldberg got an
atmosphere.
Oscar. She did. I mean, let's talk about it. Like, that's bullshit.
Well, you just go
Yeah,
with the
it's-
5 things. You
Yeah,
just
like
said
you
name
can't,
5
like
things.
nobody
I don't
can
know,
name
shit.
5 things. They
I just
say
remember the
the Parkers, right?
Okay.
We'll give her
Precious.
Precious, right?
Never
And she won an
saw it.
Oscar for Precious.
Okay,
Oscar.
so that's 3.
That's 3.
And we'll give her that's 2 and 1. But we'll
The
take
Queens
that.
of Comedy.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
and we'll struggle for that for that 5th one, right? Like if
And
you're
that's the
the
point.
most decorated and you're all this and all of that, like you comparing yourself because the 3
Does
people
she
that
have
she
a,
named,
a stand-up special?
Name it.
I don't know.
That's what I'm
That's what I'm
asking.
saying.
Does
She
have one?
has. It was like at the Apollo or something.
Right.
Oh.
But
Like
that's what
she
I'm
had-
When
saying.
she lost weight.
Yeah, remember, because I
Yeah.
can see that
She talked
flabby
about
arm
skinny bitches
flapping
forever,
around.
then she lost weight.
Yeah,
You just
it became a
No, I don't want to
halfway
be fat
skinny
shaming
bitch.
people. That's not what I meant.
And she has hairy legs. Well, she had her own late night talk show at one time.
Really?
Remember
She
that?
did?
No.
And then she had
No.
her radio show.
That was about
Yeah,
as
she
memorable.
had the
That's
radio
about
show.
as memorable as the Magic
Yeah.
Hour.
What's the magic hour?
Yeah.
Exactly. Remember Magic Johnson had a late night show?
Wait,
Wait up. I don't know.
No, I don't.
I don't,
the
right.
magic hour as in Magic
So
Johnson.
104.5,
Yeah.
Keith Sweat got her.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, remember Vibe had a late night TV show? Y'all remember that?
No.
Vibe had
the
a TV
magazine?
show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
We be
I do.
vibing, they was
Yeah.
doing that shit. Remember Keenan Ivory Wayans had a late night TV show? Exactly.
He
A lot
did.
of
Keenan.
motherfuckers,
He did.
He
They had a whole
He
lot
did, you
of
remember
late
that.
night TV. That don't mean shit.
That don't mean nothing?
Come on, dog. Be for real with yourself.
All right.
So here's the
You
thing
gotta
about
be
Monique.
Conan.
Yeah, she's a has
Or
been.
white. But go ahead.
And now she's just bitching and moaning and complaining. She's comparing herself to Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle,
Get out of here.
Amy Schumer. And she said, and I quote, that there is racial bias and
Yeah,
gender
and
bias.
gender bias.
Yeah, she fucked
Bitch,
that
you
one
can't
up.
name two black men and then a white woman. You can't do that. Like, that's not the way that works.
But first of all, the thing is, everyone is
DJ.
so invested into Netflix. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That in order for people to really do a boycott, you got to come so hard on this Netflix shit right,
Right.
now. Because there's so many shows that people are just, I mean, Netflix is winning right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's just go with that. Like, bitch, you tried it.
Right.
You really did.
Yeah, she
A
asked,
boycott.
$9
sit
a
down.
month? You can't beat
Come
that.
on now.
asking black people to give
I'm
up
not
Chick-fil-A.
finna stop
Boy, I'm
watching
trying to-
Netflix.
Right. You
Hey, they
know,
was giving
folks
out
ain't even
free
got
Chick-fil-A
cable
this
out
morning.
here. They
Yeah,
got all they got is
breakfast, no
Netflix.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A was giving that out. I didn't do that today.
They did what? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
What?
wait, breakfast.
They was
Free
giving out a
breakfast.
chicken biscuit this
Yeah,
morning.
spicy chicken biscuit.
Oh,
Pull
you
up.
bullshitting.
Right.
I had my alarm clock set and everything.
Man, how do I get that? Do they have an app?
Yeah, they do
Well,
got
yeah.
that.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
My friend told me you have to like
Yeah.
You gotta be
know
in the
people
know.
My friend
that
told
like
me,
want to be a part of you.
I need more
so.
fat friends.
Oh,
Want to be a part of you? Well, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Hello.
Somebody told me.
Because this was word of
I need more
mouth. This
fat
was word of mouth.
Because I don't eat at
this
Chick-fil-A.
is the Fat Shame Podcast.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I didn't say it this
Victorian
time.
Ill
I
Rand. Go
didn't
ahead.
say
Okay.
it.
I love you, Monique. Them hairy legs, though.
Yeah.
But
I'm down 20 pounds, man. I ain't gonna be a fat boy for long.
that's what's up, baby. What you
Yeah.
been doing? But you ain't called me and let me know.
I mean, so you know what it is? I wake up every morning at 5 o'clock.
Because you got to work.
No, I don't. I don't have to go to work till 8.
Oh.
And I
So-
show up for the days that I want to show up.
Okay.
So, I wake
Boss.
up every day at 5 o'clock. Every day at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And I do push-ups.
How many?
So I end up
11?
doing 70.
But a
Seven? 'Cause
I
push-up
do seven
is a
seven
compound
sets of 10.
exercise. So
Right.
that's an amazing exercise just to do push-ups alone.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I do sit-ups and I
Thank
do
you.
planks.
Oh, you plank?
Yeah.
Plank on what, though?
Plank
Like-
on the floor.
Yeah, just do a plank. You know the plank?
You don't gotta plank on a million every time.
We gotta get these cameras, dog. God damn
You don't gotta plank on a million every time.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
plank on the.
Just on the. Okay.
Yeah,
all
don't
right.
listen to Jay. It's just an exercise.
Yeah, so I do that every day.
Okay.
And then I only drink water except when I come to here.
Yeah.
We
So I
fuck it up
don't,
for
I don't
you.
drink any soda. I don't drink any.
You're
I
right,
mean anything.
right.
See, that's
So
why I've been
Water
messing
is
up
the key.
lately.
You gotta put that soda out of there.
Cause I was off soda for a little while when my little badge started looking up at me.
Yeah.
So I gave up.
It
the
was
soda.
resting.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I lately I just been drinking soda. Like I don't want to eat nothing
Yeah.
and not have that soda to wash
Yeah.
it down.
Man, the
feel
way
you.
it hit you right there on the side when you
Yeah.
get a cold Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Or like a canned
Another
Coke.
Martin reference. Yeah, that part.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now I want a soda.
No.
No, I don't. Cause I'm drinking this Larceny.
Yeah. So that's why I was bringing the chaser, because I was drinking soda all of the time, and I never had I've never been a Coke drinker.
Right.
But I don't know what happened. Like last year, I just became one. I just stopped everything, and then on the weekends I run. So
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday I get up 5 o'clock in the morning, and so I know I won't run if it's convenient. So if I have a trail behind my house. If I walk to the trail, if it's cold and I'm walking, I'm gonna turn around because it's cold, and I'm gonna go in the house because it don't make sense to go running out this cold. So what I do is I get in my truck and I drive to the park.
Okay.
And because I've driven to the park, I'm gonna run
Yeah.
because I know how my discipline is. Like once I'm there, like so it's like okay, now I gotta go do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I stay out there for 2 hours now. Of
Finish
course,
this
I cannot
Coke right
run.
quick.
I can't. You stupid. I know I can't run for 2 hours, but I stay out there for 2 hours and I'm running.
What's the length
and
of it?
walking and running?
You'll
and
eventually
walking.
like even graduate to, other methods and other ways that could get you to the park behind your house.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody has to find their own thing and how they can work out and what works for them. And don't set yourself unrealistic goals. That's
Right.
what I always say.
Right. So I never told anybody. I didn't make a big announcement. I just started
Just do
doing
it,
it.
yeah.
Right. And so because I started doing it,
New year, new me.
What'd you say, bitch?
I gotta grab it. Yes.
Yeah.
Head ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
I don't think I've been to the
Fat
gym this year.
Yeah. I don't believe in gyms.
Oh, well, I
You
go
don't
to
need a
gym, too.
gym. You do not need a gym.
I like
Yeah.
the gym.
I like the gym though.
Some people can be gym heads and that's cool or whatever, but you don't need a gym. You really don't.
Yeah, I agree.
I prefer the gym.
Well, it don't matter to me.
I'm with
It's
Victoria
fine.
on this one.
It doesn't.
I didn't say anybody needed
I like
a gym.
the gy-
Right.
I
I like to go to the
for
gym because I
lifting
can
and
run.
stuff like
I can
that.
run through my workouts in the gym.
Right. And you can create your own workouts using the stuff there, and you can create your own workouts without going to the gym too. So, I mean, it's
Right.
whatever you prefer.
It is. It's,
know.
it's
there-
whatever
there's-
anybody.
there's-
If you like
there's
what's
no,
good
there's
for
no
you.
training like free weights though. For weights, for
You know what's better
strict
than
training, huh?
that? Your own body.
Your own body is better than weights. Yes, like your whole body doing those doing
iPhone
push-ups.
suckers over here.
You're not
Doing
gonna tell me
push-ups.
them push-ups is better than that bench press.
Are you
The
serious?
push-ups is always better. What are you talking
Push-ups.
about?
When you do an exercise that works your whole muscle, and a squat and a pull-up
Yeah.
and a push-up, that's
Well,
better
a
than
pull-up is
your
anything,
body
you know. Put
is
Nah,
better than
'cause see,
any
at a
weight.
certain point, you got to do way more push-ups
It's you find
than
different
you would
little
have
things.
to do. What little things?
Like you go on these
Like
people's,
planking.
you go well not planking.
Planking.
You go on these
No,
people's
if you do-
Instagrams and stuff,
if
and
you
you can
doing-
find all kinds of different body exercises with
if you're
no
doing
weights
push-ups,
involved.
I'm not saying that it's not effective. I'm saying
You start inclining.
there's
them
going to be a
things
point.
Man, so many different ways.
There's
you
going to
can
be
do
a
it.
point where you can throw more weights on this weight bench, and it's going to work you out a little bit more than doing a push-up.
So what's your max in the bench?
I don't max no more, man. I hurt myself before. I don't max no more.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I ain't never heard nobody hurting themselves
So-
doing push-ups.
Oh,
so
with
I'm
their
just
own
saying,
body.
though. I'm just
Bruh,
saying.
do
I'm
you
just
know?
saying.
Do you know how I hurt myself?
How?
It's not really a great story. I know I set that up,
Yeah.
but I am going to tell the story. I am going to tell the story. So this is a few years ago. Not many.
Right.
I go out in my backyard. Not sure why, but I did.
Yeah.
There's a piece of board, fence picket, that's laying by the door. Obviously, the dog's been chewing, grabbed some shit, It's laying by the door. I'm going to get rid of this because it's sitting right here in front of the door. Stuff doesn't sit there.
Right.
I reach down, grab the fence picket, chuck it out in the yard. Pain. Real
chuck it?
pain.
Yeah.
Shoots up my back and down my
Two
leg.
hands or one hand?
Huh?
Two
Wait,
hands or
how
one
It
did-
don't
hand?
matter.
What
It's a fence
item?
picket.
That's what I'm saying.
It had to
Like,
been
it's
a
long.
foot and a half long. Fence picket. Fence
Yeah.
picket is only a
Quarter
3/4
inch,
inch,
yeah.
half-inch thick. Doesn't weigh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to you,
That pain?
it did something.
And
Oh yeah. So,
how old are you again? Cause
I'm 36.
Because I know. Listen, no.
but I was way younger. I mean, not
This
way
happened.
younger.
This happened.
It happened
not
a
at
little while.
36.
No,
Oh,
33,
okay.
no, probably was
30,
33.
yeah.
Because I
But
can understand. Because
That slowed down everything I did.
Yeah. Which means bench press.
Everything.
Yeah.
Bench press and push-ups.
Yeah. But push-ups come back before the bench press does.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer the bench press.
All right. Well, whatever.
I'm just not maxing out.
Let me tell you, I have this friend, and I kind of laugh at his podcast every day because I just don't get it, you know. Like I do this like exercise, you know, prepping, like all of that stuff. Like I'm pretty knowledgeable about it. But I watch this guy's podcast and he does the same thing every day, and it's just
A warm-up?
It's funny almost. No, like his workout, it's the same like all the time. I'm like, and then he wonders why he just doesn't get any bigger, or like what his goals are, he doesn't reach them, and it's just like sometimes I just like laugh and I'm tapping it. I'm like, are you really showing me the same thing every day? You're not gonna change your workout up? No, like not one time.
Yeah, your body will become stagnant.
Yeah, you
because
just you gotta always switch it up. So you know you can't be
From
just
the
lifting
fitness
all the time.
guru.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fitness guru. I just
These
did
two
it
over
once
here.
before. That's all.
I've done things before.
Yep.
And it didn't work.
Okay, I gotta
No, it worked.
get a refill.
Oh,
You gonna announce what it is that you're sipping on over
okay,
here?
well,
So
this
you got to
is
sing
what
that
L-
one. No,
'Cause
have him
she
do it.
passed on the larceny.
Yeah,
This
no,
show
I
is
wasn't
covered
drinking.
by-
the
Ill, you do it,
whiskey.
and then you got to sing it.
So,
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Ill introduces.
oh,
You
okay.
gotta
And then
have-
I have to sing it.
You got to do a jingle.
I'll
Oh
introduce it.
my
I got it.
god.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
This show is also being covered by Duck Commander, Robertson Family Wines, Triple Threat, Red Blend, California.
Bitch.
Okay, I have to do a jingle. Okay. Duck Commander, it makes me stand up. It's a red blend, and I like to bend.
Whoa! Hello! Hello! Yeah. Give us.
Yeah,
Right, definitely.
Right, there we go.
that definitely deserves a round of applause. And I like to be.
Right.
Okay.
It's episode number 76.
Makes
Alrighty
you stand up.
That'll make you stand up.
Right. So larceny and some duck. We're gonna hook it up. Episode number 76 of the Yeah I Said It podcast with special guest Victoria from the
Shit no one else says podcast.
Yes,
Yeah, buddy.
indeed.
Episode 76. Hit the line 601-641-9474.
Can I say foe?
4.
Thank you.
Oh,
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
come on,
No,
man.
what was the movie Car Wash where he's like faux. Oh no, the
Lord.
wash.
Y'all know the reference though, right? Can I say foe?
What is that?
Do you know the reference?
you
You're
know
part of this podcast.
You know I didn't know it. You know I never knew.
Oh, you serious?
I never
All this
knew.
time you never knew.
I never, because I say 4.
Oh,
Like
what-
real man.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp
Oh.
when he trying to get the money for the rent.
Gotcha.
You ain't know.
For
Yeah.
the Cadillac and gas money spent.
You ain't know.
That's why she said, "Can I say foe?"
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, she did.
For the
that.
Cadillac,
Yeah,
not because
she
for.
did.
Yeah.
She,
So, like,
Taraji.
can I say foe?
Yeah.
Can I say phone?
So you've been on this
Gotcha.
podcast for
All
76
this
episodes, and we've been saying, "Can I say foe?" And you talk about, "Can I say 4?" No, motherfucker, you can't. That's why
Now I
we tell
know.
you no.
Now I know. Okay. Now I'm finna start saying 4.
That was pretty deep though.
Oh, man.
It was. Shit.
nigga
And I didn't even
Humvee,
know.
You gotta dig a little deep for that one.
My nigga
Just say.
Humvee.
My bad. You know I don't be knowing nothing.
So everybody agrees that Monique on some bullshit, right?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
So
Yeah. Wait
ahead.
a minute. Now, the way she put it, yeah, she tripping. She's not the most decorated nothing.
she could probably wear the
And
most
there's-
decorations.
That's terrible.
And she's not
Damn, that's cold.
well, if we don't get some kind of backlash on this show,
I'm
it's
just
gotta
saying.
be worse than me calling people man bitches.
Oh yes,
man,
he said that like 20 times.
I told you, like,
I don't know
was
what
on
was
some
he
shit.
drinking.
Tennessee.
You drinking that Tennessee honey?
Yeah.
It had to be more than that.
And Montoya was in rare form, dog.
He was.
He was. He got here like that.
Yeah. He told me.
By the
What
way,
the hell is it?
you're in rare form also.
Hey, man.
He jumped out the car rapping.
Oh, yeah?
I was
Yep.
on my Eminem shit, man. I've been listening to Old J
Okay.
and OM, and I was listening today.
what's
I was listening to Eminem show. And man, that
Still a
motherfucker
classic.
is special for real.
Yeah,
Like,
the
he
Eminem
ain't
show,
regular.
I like that one.
He definitely from another planet.
Yeah.
He ain't come from here. That shit there is. Woo. Yeah.
You
Feeling
ain't
good,
know.
man, you know.
All right, back to Nick Nick. Go ahead.
Slap that bitch. Punch that hoe.
Did you
Damn,
just
bro,
poop?
you still lost?
Did you just poop?
Oh shit.
I hope not.
Not
We
this-
are in a confined space. You
God,
can't excuse yourself.
open that window, but it's a little tough to get to.
So
Not
you-
too
you
confined,
was
but too
still-
confined for a.
Okay,
podcast.
Monique.
Yeah.
Okay. I do feel like she may have some valid points to make in there. She may be able to negotiate better.
Where?
If she wouldn't have been ratchet at first.
Right.
Where,
Right. She
though?
fucked it up.
Yeah, because she's worth $1 million. She is. You could give her $1 million. That's fine.
I think she'd make it back. I mean, I think Netflix would make it back.
Yeah, they would watch her show. Should I watch that boring ass Cat Williams nonsense? So,
Oh, the new one?
yeah, that was whack.
Yeah, it was.
I watched.
I didn't
Chris
like it. I mean,
Tucker.
it was decent, but
that shit was
Oh, that
they
was
said
horrible.
they said that was whack.
Chris
I didn't
Tucker
watch
was
it.
tripping.
Yeah, and I just forgot that he had
You
one.
better
So
hope-
shit,
you
he
better
gave
hope
Chris
Cube-
Tucker one.
Yeah, good thing.
You better
you
hope
forgot.
Cube was still
Yeah,
offering that Friday part.
That's
Man, I tell you, I had an
Lord.
idea for that movie, man.
What's the idea?
So the whole movie is done in flashback
Right.
because it's called Last Friday.
Yeah.
So he's telling the story. Okay, so and this is how I came up with the concept, right?
That sounds cool.
All right, he didn't want to reprise the role because of the way it appeared that he was, right? He wanted to show his acting chops, this, and
Right,
that,
right.
right? So he can do that. He can give us, and we don't want to see him reprise the role if he's not gonna be Smokey. Like we don't want to see
No.
a cleaned up, buttoned up Smokey. So that's some bullshit,
Right.
right? But he can tackle both of them by doing it in flashback. So I can show you who I am now, right? And he
Right.
can be telling the story of, let me tell you what happened to me last Friday.
But how many times you gonna do that though?
But
No.
are you gonna tell the same story last
No,
time?
I'm saying like so, and then that's all of the him being whoever. Now, we don't have to go back to the last movie. I'm not saying that, but he could just be like, man, look, this is why I'm the person that I am now. Let me tell you what happened to me last Friday.
Gotcha.
And like, so he's telling us, so we get to see the bullshit that he owned, and they doing all of the crazy Smokey shit
Right.
in the hood, wherever they going, Rancho Cucamonga, whatever.
And it's a new story.
And it's
last
it's a
Friday.
new story.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new story. He's not.
That'll
But
work.
he
telling
would
the
still
ori-
have to play Smokey though.
Right, but he gets to do both.
Okay.
Because you also get to show us
Yeah, you
again,
get to
you know,
offset
Yeah.
one.
yeah. So it's kind of like you pleasing yourself and what the crowd wants.
Let me
Because-
call
I
up
just
Cube
feel like
Vision.
it's been too
Yeah.
long.
Let me call up Cube Vision
It's
and see
like
what we
just
can get to
stop.
work.
He don't even look. I mean, he looks, his age now. Let's
Yeah.
just keep it real.
Yeah. he does.
That's why they got to get DC Young Fly in there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
will become dope.
But then he's gonna take over he will and play like a younger Smokey. I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
That would,
Yeah.
that
Or
would-
they could do something which was like they did on The Wire, which is when the show ended, they showed us the young characters becoming the older characters, right? So they could show DC Young Fly becoming Smokey, right?
Yeah.
They could show us that. They could see like because he could be
like
one
that
of-
Smokey that
no just that person in the hood, the wild, crazy,
Right.
always. He can become that guy,
Yeah.
and he can realize that like okay, I don't need to be this guy because now he is. You know what I mean? Like
you want
to
the shit to be
integrate
positive
what it
from it?
is that she's saying into what it is that I was saying is like that's a and this just
you want
off
some
the top of the
positivity
head.
in that shit. That's
No,
what you saying?
no.
Wait a minute. How did we get here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Shout out to
it
Larson.
doesn't even matter. But yeah, shout out to
Shout
that.
out to
But
Larson.
regardless
And
of, I just feel like it's just let it die. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't
Leave
hype
well
the
alone.
shit
Let
up.
Friday die?
Oh, Chris
Yeah.
Tucker. Okay, Chris Tucker stand-ups up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
got
Because
it.
I'm just like, it's just, when is this shit gonna come out? Every year it's like, oh, we coming. Like, no, just leave it
Too
alone.
late.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
it's past.
Yeah.
So we need to change the date.
Because Friday came out in 1999.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's like, and I feel Mike
Sunday
Epps
fun day.
did a great job.
Taco
Anyway.
Tuesday.
Oh, hey, you know I love them tacos.
Yeah, don't know the tacos.
No more tacos? All right.
Nah, go get you some tacos. That makes for a good show.
I've been traumatized.
That makes for a good show. Go get your tacos on Tuesday, so when Wednesday when we do the show,
No, because
we can get that story.
What was my story?
Really?
I don't remember.
He's acting like a bear. Yeah, nothing. Flat tire. Don't ring the bell. Yeah, that part.
Got you. A bear. You silly.
Listen,
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Ask Home D.
And wipe his ass with a fluffy white rabbit.
I was supposed to say that. You were supposed to say the other part.
Oh, okay.
All right, episode number 76 of the Yeah. So yeah.
Hold on. We still never got him saying what he
didn't
thinks
know.
about Monique.
Man, I'm done now, man. We went to
Right.
Smokey.
Okay, so
I'm
Yeah,
half
we
a
talking
cup
about
down.
specials. And
All right.
Okay,
The moral
well,
of the story is
No, we're not gonna do that because I want to say one more thing.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Okay, so Chris Rock was on the road actively because again, these
Of
are the
course.
people who she brought up, right? So he was on the road actively building
Chris Rock
his
is more
audience.
Kevin Hart.
Right? And
Dave
hold on,
Chappelle.
no, he didn't say Kevin Hart. And like, so he's selling out venues, and he had a bidding war because we know he had the relationship with HBO. He always did HBO specials, right?
Right, he did have
So-
a bidding war.
He created a situation where people are wondering, where's he going to go? What's he going to do? So that's why he was able to get that money from Netflix. Dave Chappelle, again, he was on the road, selling out arenas, doing 2-hour shows, doing 3-hour shows and different shit like that, right?
Right.
So he created a situation where they like, okay, well, we want this guy. Same thing for Amy Schumer. I'm not a fan of her work, but she had a movie that was big, and she was on the road selling out
She's
arenas.
sexy.
So,
She need to get a
What?
grill fixed.
This nigga.
Hold on.
what you
Oh
said?
my God, I damn near spit my wine now. Did this boy just disrespect a black woman?
Keep going. Keep going, DJ.
I'm like-
DJ, keep going.
How you gonna get this work? I'm gonna sit back and watch the show.
DJ, finish the show.
My cup of larceny. Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Let it out,
Okay,
Victoria.
no.
We're not
Please,
finna go there.
He disrespected all of the sisters.
Yes.
Did he? Oh, what did he do? How you feel about
Do
that?
it to me on your podcast.
Tell me how you really feel.
Let me Google her and see what comes up.
No. Tell me how you
I'm
really
sorry.
do it on your podcast.
She's not cute, honey, at all. No.
I
If
just
we're
said
gonna
the-
if we're gonna pick a white woman, that ain't gonna be the one that
I
we
promise.
compliment.
Jennifer Aniston.
Ooh,
Who?
oh
Jennifer
my-
Aniston.
Anderson. What the
Rattle
fuck?
me bones. What?
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
Anderson? When she got a D in her
Aniston.
name?
Aniston.
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 Listen.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
That
I
D.
said.
Let's
Do you
move.
know how many white girls we could name before we got to
Before
them?
we got to her,
Damn.
I
So
mean,
y'all
you
the
can-
one that want to.
you can name like Scarlett Johansson.
That one.
Okay, definitely.
Heidi Klum.
Heidi-
Yeah,
Heidi-
Heidi Klum. I'll
Heidi
give
still
her.
hot.
Bro, you kind of tripping on this one, though.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you
kinda tripping.
What you found
Kinda?
like the best
Like,
picture?
yeah,
of her?
Kinda.
he's looking at some pictures.
She
no,
ain't
her
even
grill is
cute.
fucked
She
up.
ain't even cute,
Her
dude.
grill, just her grill is.
No, she's out of there.
Just?
She's
It's just
no.
a grill.
Just.
She ready.
She's
Man,
ready.
Man, boy,
Ready
that's
for
what trailer
what?
park trash look like,
Thank
bro.
you. That's a WT
Certified.
at its finest.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck what dollar amount you put on this bitch. She's straight WT.
Bro, she gotta be funny.
She got it. She had
She
no
gotta
choice.
be funny.
She alright,
Yeah.
She's cool. you
Except
know?
for this picture.
You found it.
Yeah, man, that's
Look, I
ooh,
ain't even be trying to talk about Amy Schumer like that.
That's
You-
pressure.
Let me see what you pulled up.
Which one? That one?
That's pressure.
Wait, let me see.
I'm looking
let
at
me
that
see.
one.
Let me see. What do you got? What do you got? Man, oh, that one in the bottom. No, wish you got that thick chin down there.
Thick chin. See, y'all
man.
do it too much.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
much.
That's tough.
That's,
That's tough. That's paper bag right there.
trying to
Brown
tell you,
this
paper
was funny,
bag.
though.
Yeah, that's a oh boy.
That's brown paper bag.
you know what?
That's a slump buster right there.
This is one of those classic Humvee moments that we always talk about.
What?
That boy said.
How did you get there?
He says things, and like we
Just
know, we as men, you have a
You just want to talk.
what I'm looking for.
A standard.
Standard, yeah, I guess that works. A standard of beauty
Yeah.
that we all kind of halfway agree with.
That's a low bar if we include Amy Schumer.
That's limbo.
and then you have your particulars.
What's about how low can you go? Can you go that low?
Can you take it to the flow?
Man.
Hey,
Can you bring
man.
it to the stop? To the
Go ahead.
top?
I'm just wondering, dog. Like, because we have our particulars. You know, some people like this and some people like that.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of has a general. It's a culture thing,
Of course.
but you be throwing some curveballs.
Wait, then he
Got to.
backdoored with the Aniston.
Yeah.
Jennifer
Well, see,
Aniston. She
Aniston-
ready.
I don't.
No.
Man, that woman look like 6 o'clock, bro.
But
Straight
you know
up
I
and
like
down.
Skinny, so.
Yes, that's why I said
Well,
rattle
oh,
me
you don't
bones.
know
You
No,
say
I
you like
talking
them.
about the
You like them
Friends.
bones like that?
Bones. Like,
Bones.
Like
Okay.
I don't mind a nice slim
Bones.
chick, but like I always believe that your body should be proportioned to your structure, your bone structure, right? So you can be a nice slim chick with a nice little shape. That's cool.
right.
I don't mind it, but she ain't got it.
Yeah, when
6
she was
o'clock.
good up in her Rachel days,
No,
and she
yeah,
had a
that's what
little
I'm
weight
saying,
on her
man.
and
It's the white girl
stuff.
thing.
And
It's the white girl.
you know, there was a point in time where she had some pictures that you could say,
I
okay,
hope I
she
don't
was
pick
hot.
a wrong black woman.
But,
You don't need to pick nobody else.
but as of right
Gonna get
now,
set on
you know
fire.
they
Right, pretty much.
they don't age well, so it
They
ain't
don't. They
it
don't.
ain't looking
It's
too hot
aging
right
like
now.
milk.
Man.
I didn't say the other lady with the lips,
Who?
Brad Pitt. Ex-wife.
Angelina?
Yeah.
Oh, Angelina.
Now she.
Her body is like a SpongeBob with the refrigerator body.
The
Golly.
Yeah.
But she has a nice face though.
She
but
has
it's
a
just
nice
the
face.
body
Yeah,
is
that
just
body is out of there.
She's just out of there. But her face is beautiful.
Let me pick a beautiful black woman.
Go for it.
Man, you
Kerry
need to-
Washington.
You need to quit.
Yes, Olivia Pope is giving me life all day.
Yes. See. So I redeem myself.
But that
a
might
little,
be because I have I'm a really good fan of hers. I mean, her face is cool. It's cool.
right? The face is cool.
Yeah, it is. I like Olivia Pope. I do. See how I call her Olivia Pope?
Carry on. See.
I've always liked her though.
See, I can't rock with y'all on that whole white girl thing, cause
What you say? What you say?
Like he said,
Black
'cause it-
King.
Hey man. Hey.
nah, he said because she white, and I know white girls who not.
Who is that?
No, bro.
Oh, that's Aniston.
Hayden.
What that look like?
You can find
just
some
the
good
face. What that
pictures
look
of
like?
her.
That straight? It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Who is this?
This. Okay,
random.
well, I'm not gonna.
Just
I would
random.
Yeah,
not. I
just
would not.
stop, DJ.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Just again. Is it cool? We ain't talking about. Is it great? Is it amazing?
Okay, is it cool?
Is it cool?
All right,
It's cool.
I like that
All
word.
right, cool.
Is it cool?
Right.
We
so-
can go with that.
Right, and then not. And this is the shape. So I can't rock with 6 o'clock over there because
I lean.
He said he would
This
lean.
nigga, man.
He would lean. What is he? What would he lean to? Let me see.
Man, hey, look, we doing a podcast. We done got so far off this. People can't see what we looking at.
Look, we
Shout
are
out to
looking.
Victoria.
We are looking at horrible crypt keeper pictures of Jennifer Aniston. That you
She's
know,
not that bad.
Jay is over here saying he would lean, meaning he would put in a figure fold. Like what's the guy that says he gonna put in a figure fold? Lil Baby.
Little baby.
It's a new rapper out.
See, I don't even
and
know.
that's
I
tragic.
can't keep up with these lils.
The little.
That's tragic. That's tragic.
Let's get into the music, man. Let's talk music.
Talk music.
Can we talk music?
601-641-9474.
Yeah, that's
Can I
up.
say 4?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk music.
Okay.
What we starting?
There was somebody. Who did we bring up? Were we talking about somebody before we started recording?
I was just saying about the hip hop. We referenced Nipsey Hussle, and you was talking
Neighborhood nip.
about the rollout. He was like, "What the hell is rollout?" The promo run.
Yeah.
Is it important
It's important.
to a hip hop artist
Very.
to do a promo run?
Yes.
Of course.
Even
Oh,
now.
and then you brought up Kodak Black.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rollout. The press run
right.
is important. I haven't done a press
Even
run.
now in 2018.
And I'm probably
absolutely.
won't do a
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like
this show is probably the biggest press run that I'm gonna do for
right.
Perspective is everything.
I mean, because in 2018,
'Cause I don't move like
you have
that.
so many outlets that you can do on your own. So
Okay.
I'm saying like going to the radio station.
Right, but here's the thing: when you plug into your core,
Yeah.
they already know who you are. So what do you? I'm already interested
Okay.
in who you
I
are.
got you.
When
You
you,
still
go on
gotta
a
let
promo
people know,
run,
though.
you let other people know.
Gotcha.
So you're introduced to their audience. Like it's people who are fans of the show. Like I'm a fan of the Breakfast Club, right?
Right.
So when they introduce me to people all of the time, like it's people who I don't know,
Right.
right? So I'm introduced to people because of where they go. So if you're a new artist and you come on their show and you do an interview, at least you can pique my interest. Like, that's how I was able to ever listen to 21 Savage. Because before he went and did the interview there, I didn't want to hear shit he had to say.
I wasn't trying to hear nothing until I heard him
What?
talk.
Yeah, I heard him
Try
talk.
it.
5, 6.
I heard him talk, and I was like,
M's in my bank
oh, okay,
account.
so I understand what's going on here. Like, this is a means to an end. Like, yeah, so
Listen.
you making vibe music because you do got a little bit of sense. Like, okay, so I can fuck with that.
Okay.
But if you just a dickhead and an asshole and dumbass, like, I don't want to hear shit you got to say. Fuck you and fuck 4 motherfuckers that look like you.
Or 3
Wow.
if you're the Migos.
You don't like
Hold
the
on, you
Migos?
fuck with the Migos?
I'm just fucking around.
I fuck with
no,
them now.
I'm not really a fan.
I fuck with them now though.
I like
Terrible.
the Migos.
I'm not a fan, but I think there's some talent
Now.
there.
You don't like the Migos?
Just now though.
The Migos is jamming.
So I'll say this. Takeoff is good. Is it Takeoff? No, Offset.
It's
Offset
it's
is good.
Takeoff.
Oh, I thought it was
Offset is
Inbred.
the first of all, they're all good. The most lyrical one on there is
Offset.
Takeoff. Offset is the one with Cardi B. It's not Quavo, but it's Takeoff, who you said first.
Yeah, so
the
Takeoff.
other one,
Yeah.
who doesn't really get that much shine. He's the most lyrical of all.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think it's Offset.
You like I was up on
Offset is the one with Cardi B.
No, it is Offset.
That's Takeoff.
No.
Who you doing that little thing? That's Takeoff.
Yeah. So I think I do like Offset.
Offset cool too. I mean, they all got their
Yeah.
swag good.
Yeah. So I think Offset is the one that I think can rap, and then
Quavo's the hook man.
Right.
right, he's the catchphrase king.
Right.
That
They have
way.
the best ad libs ever in life.
Nah, no, we're
Yes.
not doing that. We're not doing that. We will not.
They have the greatest
They're very
ad libs
entertaining,
right
like,
now.
but-
Right now, they have the best ad libs.
Right now, yeah, okay.
I'll go
I
with
mean,
that.
like, but
they
it's
have
really
great ad libs.
Jim Jones, I still fuck with Jim Jones ad lib.
Jim Jones
Jones has good ad libs.
and Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Young
ad lib,
Jeezy,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeezy.
Oh,
There
but
was
you know,
nobody before Jeezy.
do you know who
I'll
ad
agree
libs
with
great?
that. Yes.
Because he takes everybody else's ad libs. Kanye will take your ad libs and use them shits in his song. And that's
I got
genius.
you. I got you.
Yep, he
That's
sure
what you
will.
said. Yeah, like he did with
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. He'll do
I'm
that.
trying to think of that. I don't know.
But we not.
I don't really
we
see
not
him
giving
as-
the Migos.
You know,
Oh
Cred?
wait.
Ludacris does great ad libs too.
He does.
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
Your boy, funny as shit. What's my dude be wearing the dresses and shit?
What?
I don't pay
Young
attention.
Thug.
Oh,
Young Thug. That nigga funny with his ad
He
lib.
has some good ad libs too, but I feel like he has fallen off lyrically. I feel like he
When was he ever up?
actually did the Barter 6 or whatever. That was a good CD.
Man, that was a bunch
good.
of the same shit over and over again.
That shit was horrible.
He
yo.
does have some things he's saying, you know. When you
yeah,
look
well,
up
I
his
will say-
words,
I will
and
say
when
that.
you actually listen to what he's saying, and you don't take it for mumble or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is not saying stuff. It's making sense and it's good.
Yeah, he's-
Play
he's
on
good.
words, it's cool.
He's good for some lines.
But when he go into the other shit and do
But
all
in
the other
context-
stuff, no.
Dresses.
In context, no. He's good for some lines though.
I enjoyed the Barter 6
With that bullshit.
All right. Well,
Do I sound like a hater yet?
yep.
Shout out to Larceny.
Hit her ass. Oh. So, what were we talking about? So, it is important to a hip hop artist to do a rollout to make sure they get those extra fans and get their
Press run.
streams up, press run, yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it just depends on what type of artist you are too and how you go about doing it.
And I am waiting on Nipsey Hussle. Like that, I think that's the most
That man,
anticipated.
he's been
album.
letting me down lately, man.
Nipsey
Yes,
with the last song that just dropped
with
with YG.
rap niggas. I'm not even trying to hear the shit.
So you
I'ma
don't
have to
like?
come
So you
across-
really don't like rap niggas?
No, I don't. Because I was expecting much more,
Right.
and then
I'm
I
not
heard
a big fan of his. I've
know?
really tried to get into him.
But you
I
can't.
really have.
I like Nipsey Hussle. I
have
was let down with
tried.
that shit though.
DJ. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
He's
Got it?
one of these people that is like all the new rappers
We
are
got it.
wrong. And only
No,
listen
he's
to
not
old
like
school
that.
music.
No, he's
The best lyricist is fucking Nas.
I definitely don't feel that way.
Well, I'm just being funny, but you know what I'm saying. You
But,
have
like-
no connection with new hip hop.
No, I fuck with new hip hop because, like I said, I listen to it different. It's vibe music. It's not for me. I'm not. There's nothing for me to glean or gain from it. Like that's not what it's there for.
I
It's
agree.
for me to vibe out and have a good time, turn up, all of that. That's cool. I don't mind that. There's a lot of new artists that I fuck with though, but they all on the rap side. They not on the turn up side.
It doesn't. But
And
see,
there's
the thing
more
is,
than J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
I think that people gotta like, if you really just separate it always from like it being turn up, like they really do be having, like the people who are standing out do have lyricism behind their turn up. I'm talking about the ones that are standing out. I ain't talking about this bullshit Lil Yachty. I ain't talking about, you know, yeah, you know, we can name. I'm not talking about little Gucci Gang. I mean, you can do all that bullshit all you want to, but the ones that are really standing out, really making a name for themselves, they really do got some individuality about them.
Right. Okay, so here's my problem. I'm coming from a former rap standpoint. So
We
I
all
remember
are.
writing my first rhymes, and I remember like the things I said and how elementary it was, and then I remember when I started doing more complex rhyme schemes, patterns, more intricate wordplay, and then I remember when I got to the level where I felt like I was at my best. And so if I compare them to either of those last two levels, they'll lose like a motherfucker. They can only compare to what I was doing when I first started, which was elementary, like in comparison to. So when I hear what they say, it's like, you could have said that 30 different ways and made that line pop.
Wow.
Like, so it seems to me, when I hear it, it's like, I see where you were going, but I can't give you credit for it because I know what it is to sit up and put in the work to craft that. So to me, it's hard. And again, so this is why I love his level of ignorance as it pertains to me, because he don't have that burden to carry with him. And I do.
I feel like this. If you're if you're 35 and up, or what, 35 and up, and you're breaded, if you're breaded in hip hop, and that's like your shit, which that's mine. I could talk about music and hip hop all day long.
Right.
It's okay to have evolved with this
Be a hater.
culture. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be stuck back there. You don't gotta be like these boys out here killing it. And they have changed
Wait a
the
minute.
game.
Wait a minute.
We giving people credit for
hold on.
making money.
What's the definition of killing it?
I'm not.
Right.
I'm not giving people. I'm giving them credit for making money also, but at the same time, there's still good bodies of work that's been put out. Period. Just
Can you name one?
yeah. I mean, I could go through my phone. And
Please do.
I could show you.
21
what I'm
Savage,
listening-
NBA Young Boy.
what I'm
Nigga,
listening to.
stop.
NBA Youngboy. Who the hell is that?
Never going broke again. That's Joe Budden. That's not NBA Youngboy.
Ooh,
Just so
no.
you know.
So you almost got caught up.
Right,
You
I
know
did,
what
huh? Button.
See,
I
that-
didn't mean to
that's
listen
Okay,
to Joe
Budden.
just so I can have a point of
Okay,
reference.
so, and I know this is gonna kind of convert back to maybe older hip hop, but I really
Okay.
like Dave East.
Okay.
Yeah,
we were supposed to talk about that one too.
Yep.
Let's
That
see what
P2?
else I got in here.
I don't want to though.
I know.
I
that's why
really
was
like
just
Wiz.
mentioning it. I was like,
Right.
Who?
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz, I like
So
Wiz.
but you naming rappers though.
But that's what
I don't
that's
like
what
his
we're
Wiz
talking
Khalifa?
about.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
like-
about hip hop.
Wiz
Do-
Khalifa
do-
rapper?
Yeah.
You consider him?
Isaiah Rashad,
Okay.
I don't know.
But
Big
but,
Sean.
but which one of those people out of everybody you name, who out there killing it?
Big Sean.
Big Sean is killing it.
Big Sean last hit was 2 years ago.
2?
Yeah.
I mean, but I like Migos.
years
I
ago.
like Future. I like Drake.
What was the last hit? The last hit was I Don't Fuck With You, right? That's like 2 years ago. What was a hit? A hit?
Oh,
Hit,
but I see what you're saying.
motherfucker, hit.
Nah, it was not 2
Bounce
years
back.
ago.
Bounce back
Hit?
was a year.
Bounce back.
Yeah,
Hit?
Bounce Back.
Bounce
What
back.
no hit?
Bounce
You
back
don't
was
listen
a
to the
hit.
radio.
What's
Bounce Back
Bounce Back
was
stay
technically
playing.
a hit.
okay? Well,
It's a hit maker.
Bounce back.
Young Bird.
Young Bird. Shout out to Young Bird. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that was joke. But,
I understand
but Young
that,
Berg
though.
out here though,
Hey, he
making
getting
he
it.
getting
He
it though.
getting it.
I'm
I don't-
sorry, that boy putting out some beats though.
Right. No, he doing his thing, and he learned how to make music. And I
Right.
don't mind that.
And it's
But
and-
Bounce Back was a hit though. That's what you call that.
Yeah.
well, we're talking about numbers and
Yes.
things like that, and plays and
I know the
radio
song.
spins and stuff like
Yeah, let's
that.
bounce back.
I know the song, and you know
Just
that's
give him
not
credit,
my thing.
please.
Right.
But I know the song.
All right.
I came
So-
out in beast
Okay, did you listen to the Fabulous and
I-
Jadakiss that just came out?
Yeah.
You know that.
Okay, that was lit. But that's old, that's old
Yeah.
school people.
Yeah, it's my
But still,
Old school people.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Both of them
this
niggas
is
40
my-
and up, though.
This is
Yeah,
my
right.
shit,
Yeah.
I'll be.
So to
When you
It's in my age.
kill.
Yeah, that was lit.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't want to talk about Kodak Black
Let's talk about
He did dumb
Scary
shit.
Hours.
twice, and yeah, okay. Drake, Scary Hours, 2 tracks. What do you say?
For the
what
weekend.
say you?
No, we'll leave DJ at the end.
weekend.
No,
Of
we
course.
won't. No.
We
what
love
say
DJ.
you, DJ?
Okay, so the first song, I hated when it started because I don't like that singing shit.
What are you talking about? God's plan?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I don't like that. Again, like okay, so here because Ms. Victoria, I'm not sure if you're familiar with my stance on Drake or a stance on rappers who sing and it's below mediocre.
And Ill
Oh,
Ray.
okay, so you 50 Cent against Ja
No,
Rule?
no. All I'm saying
One's
is
still better than the
when,
other.
when we listen to him, we have to judge him as though we're okay. Craig David was rapping on Sway, right?
Big David. Wow.
So we judge him as a rapper
The
when
nigga
you
from
rap.
London.
Yeah, and the motherfucker can go, right?
I like him better
So
than
when I hear him rap, I'm gonna judge you as a rapper. When I hear you sing, I'll judge you as a singer. When I hear Drake sing, I judge him as a singer, and that shit's trash.
You don't judge him as a singer.
I mean, that's a reach.
When I hear it,
When he
I
first
hear it,
came
No,
out,
it's
you
not.
did not judge him as a singer.
no, yes, 100%.
because he's not singing ballads.
You
I
don't
mean,
have
he's
to sing. How
but
many
he's
people don't
trying
sing
to.
ballads?
not really.
Yes, he is.
He's just trying
Listen,
to carry
listen.
a tune.
That's it.
with
No,
the
no,
beat.
listen.
to the next
We're not gonna do that
rhyme. Come
because so if we name
A
great
singer?
singers, no. Okay, okay,
singer.
cool.
Let
Cool.
him get a definition so I can co-sign everything and we can move
Let's
on.
name singers, right? So cool. So I'll name person. You tell me if they're a singer or not.
Go.
Was Aaliyah a singer?
Yes.
Okay. Is Tamia a singer?
Yes.
Can Aaliyah sing with Tamia?
No.
We judging her as a singer though, right?
When
Damn.
has Drake
Because we
classified
know-
himself as a singer?
No, I mean
When
when,
he
the
starts
motherfucker
singing.
like
Aaliyah was a dancer.
Okay, wait.
it's just like if Music Soul Child dropped a hip hop album, we gonna judge them. When Tyrese dropped that shit as Black Tie, we judge him as a rapper.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
And it was trash.
Horrible.
As a rapper, like, but as a singer, you can go. So as a singer, I don't want to hear that shit.
What?
I just don't. I think that's just a reach. That's all I'm
think it's a
saying.
reach for
I
Drake.
respect
I mean,
that.
that's fine. Listen, what you're saying doesn't not make sense definition wise.
That's the
Right,
third
right.
time you use a double negative in a sentence.
Does it not?
Yeah, it makes sense definition wise, but no. I mean, it's reaching.
It's not a reach.
This is what I don't
Oh.
like from Drake.
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you sing some of Drake shit.
What? Now?
Yeah.
Say anything, any
What's
Drake song.
Marvin's Room?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta soften me, and I.
You don't know none of
He's
them?
making
Yeah.
it worse.
Yeah, I'm making it work, but it sounds like that though. I see you.
You know work? You know the words to work? His part of work? And Rihanna can't
Word,
sing it.
word.
I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hands. And I go.
Yeah, you sound better than
The
him.
problem
I need
is
a one dance.
Ultimate
Quavo
chair
could have done
dancer.
that same shit and made it work.
Yeah. All right.
That's why.
You said what? Say it again.
Quavo could have done that.
No. Whew. Huh, you know. Nah.
Nobody would have said nothing.
Not Quavo. I don't think you could have done it. No.
See,
Man,
Nobody would have said nothing.
okay, and I'm the total opposite. I
You
like
make that
God's
shit no
plan, and then, but I don't like. Okay, so on the diplomatic, what's it called? Diplomatic what?
Immunity.
Immunity.
Immunity. I don't like when he does that. that what is it? 484 bars with the same beat. No, like that's a classic Drake thing.
Right.
That's what I don't like. Cause I'm like,
That's what I like.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's the opposite because that's what I like.
That's what you
but
like.
I don't like weak lyrics. Like I cannot. Maybe y'all can help me.
But the lyrics
you feel
weren't
like he had weak
weak.
lyrics?
God's
'cause
plan
some of the
wasn't
shit,
weak.
like I didn't get. Like I really didn't get it. Like
the button careers? That was hot.
Like no, see, like that's a reach. Let me tell you why.
Huh?
You can't name a motherfucker who been rapping for 15 years and say he had a budding career. You can't do that. You like that's a time thing. You can't don't do that.
All right.
And the motherfucker.
So that was
like,
very disrespectful of him.
it's just a reach. It's
Are we
like, you
trying to say
can't-
Joe Budden is like
No, I'm saying
relevant?
like no, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
like okay, at a point, if you say in 2005 that Joe Budden had a budding career, that makes sense. That line connects. You can't say that in 2018. You can't because the last time he put an album out was with Slaughterhouse,
Rage
right?
Against the Machine.
No, okay, Rage in the Machine was
That shit was
2016, right?
It was a good album.
Did he have a budding career? Like everybody knew who Joe Budden was at that point, right? We
Yeah.
already knew. So he doesn't have a budding career. So I get it. It's cute.
You
It's
get
good.
though.
It was a
As
good
long as
play
you
on
get it.
words.
But as long as
It's
you get
cute. It's cute. But again, I could. That's
It just
30
wasn't
different ways.
factual.
That's not
He could have
30.
said that. He could have said it
28,
so many
28
different
different
ways.
ways.
He could. It's 40 different ways. Shout out to Drake. 40 different.
Shout out to
ways.
Larson.
It-
it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
36 different ways.
Right.
I know y'all got the 40 reference, right?
Yeah.
yeah, the 40 reference.
It almost slipped.
Yeah,
it
I
almost
got
slipped
it. I
past
got it.
Oh,
I got it.
okay.
It almost slipped past me.
Yeah.
Is that when he was talking about like if he never had met him or something
Yeah,
like God's
yeah, right.
plan?
Yeah.
God's plan.
Right.
Yeah.
I had some condensation
like-
drip on my thigh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Feels good.
Sure, it was condensation.
Giggity for real though.
Drip.
Hello.
Drip.
How much
Drip,
credit are you
drippity
giving
drop.
yourself over there?
I mean, I'm just
Shout out to
saying.
Larceny.
Wait,
shout out
and don't
to
forget to
Duck
the
Commander.
Duck Commander.
Right.
So he said some shit about it's like graduating high school and getting your first job. There's no you and I. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I
You
was
don't know
lost
what the
on
fuck
that
that
one.
means?
That shit. I have no
Graduating high school and what?
clue. Getting your first job. There's no you and I.
Hold on. What? You don't know what that means?
You don't know what that means.
I was trying to. Yeah. I don't.
I mean, maybe because
That was a
I
moment
can't
when I
come-
was riding and I was playing it and I heard that and that was one of those.
And then see, I didn't even hear that part. So
Yeah,
you
I
lost
ain't
me
even
with
hear it
that.
either.
I didn't hear that
Like
part.
I heard
be
it and
honest.
I took it back. I said, let me hear that again.
And I didn't listen to it a bunch of times. I didn't hear
I listened
that
to
at
it
all.
twice and I heard that part twice and I was like,
You guys are just these two.
I'm a words guy though.
Yes.
Like words matter to me.
Right.
Yeah, me
And I
too,
like
that's
the beat
why-
on God's Plan. When the bass drops on God's Plan, I was like, oh, this shit nice.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, but then when it's like they took it out, they almost like muted the bass, and it kind of sounds weird to me. But I was like, okay. So to me, his lyrics were like, like some of the shit hit hard, and then some of the shit.
two
he
of them
on his
shits
Lil
was
Wayne-
due.
He was on his Lil Wayne shit, yeah, and his
But
Big Sean
Here's
shit.
another thing. Why can't it just be like, oh, I'm dropping 2 songs? Why did it have to be like a whole scary hours? I mean, if that's the case, give me 4 songs.
Right.
Like, why do you just say you just dropping 2 songs? Like,
Right.
what is?
You know, you got to do a rollout.
He's extra.
I guess.
I'm gonna drop
I
3
see
songs.
what you did there.
Right.
I'm gonna take it up a notch.
Ill, what did you think of
I liked
Scary
it.
Hours?
I like both songs. I felt like he delivered for the most part. I'm not mad at it.
Right.
I don't have anything bad to say about it, other
I
than
got a lot
I
of
thought it
bad
was gonna be
shit to
more
say.
than 2 songs.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I
Right.
think too. I wish it was more songs. Like,
I'm not gonna rate it though because it was just 2
yeah,
songs.
it's not worth rating. but
Maybe
was
it is gonna be like a whole entire project of something like
See, I
if
didn't see
you're
the
reading
connection
it's
with the
too late
scary
or
hours.
something.
good. Right.
Well, Scary Hours, he always talks about like late night in the 6 in the studio and stuff like that. He always kind of references that. So that's where I got that from.
I would have
Scary
thought
Hours.
that because it was called Scary Hours, there would have been a literal connection with the songs and the title of that.
No, we just up late grinding.
That's it.
In a stew,
You feel me?
son.
Yeah.
What did you think of Scary Hours, Victoria?
Help me write my lyrics, yo.
It was. I mean, listen, they both were cool.
Hey, yo, Quinn.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. He gave you his classic Drakeness. He gave you one singing, rapping, and then he gave you one
Rapping.
450 bars. And then
50.
you know, and then it's like
Yeah.
the little, you know.
400 of those bars.
Sound
are
like him right
mediocre.
there.
What?
Yeah.
He sound like him right there. Yeah. Hello, yeah.
He gave you 400 mediocre bars and 50 good bars.
Nah, man, he got a better ratio than that.
It was alright. No, it was better.
So
than
it's better than fronting on man.
Listen.
Because he hates that for some reason.
I did not like that line,
It's
man.
a lazy lyric to put in the song for somebody like Kendrick. Like, it's very lazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's.
That was
And
lazy.
I tell you, when Willie T said that was something that was real common
Shout out
that
to
you
Willie T.
heard in California,
Yeah.
that's the only way I gave it a pass.
Yeah.
It's a man's.
It's like me throwing a line about candy paint
Right.
in something. Like for us, we know that's not natural,
Right.
but for how common it is for the Houston culture,
Right.
I would expect somebody to let me slide with that.
I got you.
Of course, I wouldn't do it, but
Yeah.
Well, they still do, honey.
Yeah. But
Somebody
like, yeah.
gonna talk about
This is
speaking
what
of Houston
Hold
rap
on,
culture,
Hold on. This is what I want you to do. This is my challenge. Listen to that song. I want you to give me 10 good lines from that 450 bars.
From
Give me
the
10.
diplomatic
Just 10.
community.
Just 10.
So we gonna run
I'll
with
make
it
it
being
easy.
450
Give me
bucks.
5. Give me 5 from his 450 bars.
Button
I know you
to
gonna
real.
find me.
That's not how.
I liked it.
I couldn't give it to you now. I don't know the song.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I was just checking.
Take
making
some
sure.
time, listen to it, write all the lyrics down so you can know it, and then give it
I'm gonna
back
check
to me.
Rap Genius.
Do you hear that? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Listeners.
601-641-9474.
601-641-9474. Please.
Send us an email at yeahIsaiditpod@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, shit, we running. Man, hey
I
man,
know.
look, let's talk. Let's
yeah, let's
hurry
talk-
up. Let's
yeah.
get to.
I got a lot
Yeah,
of
Lauren.
shit. You was
Let's
gonna
go.
say something about Houston?
Yeah, I was gonna
Segue?
segue over to my nigga D-Lo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to D-Lo who's supposed to come through.
Straight H-Town. You feel me on boys?
And good.
I noticed he was older. He wasn't, because at first I thought he was young, but then once I started listening to it, I see, okay, so you've been doing this for a while, and he could be in his 30s.
Well, go ahead and keep it going. Keep it going with your
Analysis?
with your view
Nights
of
at the International Ball.
Nights at
Yes, that's what it's called. I was telling Jay in the car that I thought he had really good production. I loved
Shout out to Pug Tunes, my nigga
band
GP came through.
elements.
Hey, we gotta holler at that boy for
Yeah,
real.
GP on he shot me a track for Perspective is Everything. So
What?
shout out to Pug Tunes.
Okay, definitely.
I need my verse, man.
I'm finna give you the album before you go, so you can find where you fit.
You finna write? But
okay,
you can't
my
write for
hey
me?
man, we done jumped all over.
I'm sorry, V.
I'm
Go
just
ahead,
waiting. It's
Victoria.
all right.
Apologies.
We at this is the time of the show where shit just goes this way.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Larson.
shout out. Thank you. That's what I was going to say. Larceny.
And Duck Commander.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci. But anyways,
Put some of this in your glass.
no, not with that.
Oh, she
shit.
still haven't taken a
She
shot.
still hasn't.
A very small
let's
shots.
get these
we
shots.
can do that.
Run
Got
it.
the extra cup.
Let me catch that extra cup, Pimp Drew.
No,
I'm pouring the
he's
shot.
Lil Wayne with the 2 cups.
Okay, go ahead and continue.
Okay, so
She gonna get that
I
bitch
don't
warm,
like
too.
I didn't like the fact that I just want him to sound kind of like less like J Boss or whatever. What's his name? J Dog.
J Dog.
J Dog, yeah. And so on the
didn't hear
song that he sounded less like him, I liked more. I like the H-Town elements he gave me, you know, throughout the CD and stuff. I mean, throughout. Look at me. Oh,
Time out.
CD, goddamn.
Shot.
Wait,
shot,
I gotta take
shot,
all of that?
Shot.
Yeah.
Shot. Hey! Yeah.
Shout out to Larceny.
Woo! Go ahead, Miss Victoria.
Savage.
Hello.
All right,
But yeah,
continue.
for the most part,
It's about to
I
take a
feel
turn
like
for the
it
worse
was,
now.
It
I
was
know.
good. No, for the most part, I feel like it was good. Am I gonna jam it again? I don't know.
And
But
that says it
I
all
do
there,
appreciate,
folks.
well, no, I do appreciate always hearing new music. That's
Yeah. Right.
that's
Did you
just
ever
my
go,
thing.
Did you ever
So,
go to the International Ballroom?
No, I don't know what that is. Is that like the champagne room?
No, that's
No,
the actual
no.
spot.
It's a spot up here on Hillcroft in Maine that
Yeah.
used to have
That
parties
big
all the
white-
time, like a big club, but it wasn't
okay.
actually a club.
Yeah,
but it was a club.
I appreciated the cornbread shout outs, the
Gravel parking lot.
Maxi shout outs. Like he kind of put that in there. So
Yeah.
that brought me home
Yeah.
when he was like talking about the cornbread's parking lot.
So what would you give it? 1 to 10. What would
1
you
to
give it?
10, I would give it a solid 6.5.
That is.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I would.
I can ride with that.
Okay.
I can ride. DJ?
You're gonna not
Okay.
you're gonna not touch it
You
at
gonna
all.
pass? Or
I
you
didn't
gonna wait?
listen to it.
Oh, shit. I thought you listened to it.
Hey, man, I got a lot of shit going on.
I feel you. I understand. All right, well, all
You
right.
need both feet to listen. No? Too much?
Diva,
Too
diva.
far? Too soon? Okay. Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
I love the, what's the word? Nostalgia? Nostalgia?
No, you said it right the first time. You just totally fucked it
Yeah,
up.
I don't know what nostalgia
is, motherfucker.
is. That like that's
Who learned you how to smoke?
What page 15 on? I love the nostalgia of the album, man. Like how they just, the whole album is that one night.
Some people like they pickles cute. Never mind. I
That
fucked
that
it up.
one night where they had Rec
I fucked
Shop
it
in
up
the
bad.
building. And he would,
yeah.
look, this is my first time like actually giving,
Go ahead.
you know what I'm saying?
Come
That
on.
he's fucking,
Let's get it. Let's get it.
but hey, I love the album, yo. I loved it.
Some people like they cucumbers pickled.
So 1 through 10, what would you give it?
See what I'm saying? And I sat with it after, you know what I'm saying, after I hit you in a group text. Where can I get this from? And you know how I like, you know, I'm finna own some pirate shit. So,
It's on Tidal.
He stayed bootlegging music. He don't believe in it.
hey, God.
Oh no, we putting you on
Wait,
blast.
were you the one talking about who streams music or something last
Yeah,
time
uh-huh.
or whatever? Like, what do you
Eating ass
mean?
nigga.
You see him trying to hold that laugh in?
You just
about to
click on
bust.
it and you
Where
press
you get this
play.
from, motherfucker? From the place where they sell it.
So I got it from Google Play, and I jammed it, and when you sit with it for like 2 days, like it goes even harder to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like it can be
Yeah.
like a riding situation.
Definitely.
Like it can give me the Slim
So,
Thug
pause.
vibe. I'm
I was supposed to say
getting.
pause. My bad.
Oh fuck yeah!
Damn.
It goes hard after a couple of days.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yes, it does. If you
Sit with
ride
that
on it,
Hello. Hello.
Right.
it will get hard. yes.
For the win.
Shout out to Larceny.
Hold on, Victoria.
Shout
Like,
out to
slow
Duck Commander.
down. This is
Yes, sir. And we got Victoria for the win, folks.
right. You know. Go.
That's the larceny. See,
Right. But definitely.
We are not gonna get to everything we meant to come on this show.
right.
Oh,
we're not.
We're not.
We're not. Hey, I give it.
A strong. Come on.
Strong.
Come with it.
Come on, give it a strong 7. We know you give it a strong
Hey,
7.
you know her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a hard
hard.
7.
Yeah, you like
Okay.
hard 7.
I give it a hard 7.
I thought we was
Okay,
getting
so
away
right
from that
now we're
hard.
at 13.5. Let's go.
Okay, a hard 7. Ill.
Okay. The hard part for me with this thing is not being biased.
Right.
Got you.
But I don't feel like I really have to be biased. This is a really good project.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And especially if you're from the area, it's
Yeah.
easy to picture everything he was talking about. Like
Definitely.
he talked about the truck. I've seen the truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know the pulling up here and pulling up there, like the
Yeah.
Shipley's Donuts. I know exactly where the Shipley's Donuts is you was at. So I'm looking at the parking lot when you say, you know, such and such.
Right.
And you know, shot should have hit. What'd he say? I know y'all don't know the quote, but he was like, should have hit Bruce hard. It was like, cause that's who we was doing all his music with earlier. Shout out to Jay Cut, man. Cut
Yeah.
was a cold nigga on them beats, man. He still is.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it a good 8.
Still got 8, 7, 6.5. That's 21.5.
I'm gonna give it an 8. And
Out
the
of
only
possible
reason,
30?
the only reason I'm not gonna go further than that is because one, I am trying to compensate for being biased,
Right.
and you know I don't want to just overshoot it just because I like it.
Right.
Right.
And you know, I want to say that it. Actually, the reason I was going to give sounds stupid, so never mind. 8.5.
I mean, you're right. As an overall
8.5,
project,
okay.
it was good. As an
It was.
overall project,
It was.
it was good. Like
It
he did put together a good.
Like I would
piece of
want
work.
some more of those nights
Yeah.
Right.
on
Right,
the album. And him
and
telling that story.
I kind of feel like I'm tripping for just giving him the 8.5 and being biased. Like, just give
Should
him
be a
the 9.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna
You
do
feel
that.
me?
do
Yeah,
that.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because okay, so if you give it a
What did
9,
I give Jay?
we got to compare it to 9 albums.
I gave Jay
right,
an 8.
exactly.
If we compare it to the
And
albums that
actually-
we
I gave
think
Jay
are
an
9s,
What did I give Jay?
It
9.
could really be an 8.
Yeah, y'all gave him a 9.
We're talking about 444?
No,
we're
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
Jay
no,
Young,
Jay
4
Young.
a.m.
that sits right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like compared to the albums you've given a 9, like I don't think it'll reach. Like you, so you saying that this album is as good as Big Crit? You gave Big Crit a 9.
Hey, don't do that one.
Like I'm saying, like that's what I'm
Come
saying.
on, bruh.
Stay at the
Don't
8.5,
do that one.
and we settle.
You
We
can
not.
stay at an 8.
Yeah,
really.
but a 9 though.
Yeah, don't do
You
the
said
9.
that is one step from being classic, all time great,
Shout out to
replay
D-Lo.
value. Listen to it 5 years later, get the same feel. Like that's a lot.
Well, 5 years I could
But
do that.
that's what I'm saying.
Because it was
Because-
literally 5 years, 10, 20. It was a lot.
Because if I'm listening to Crit, I'm picking things I like about Crit. But I'm listening to D-Lo. Like, I got history with D-Lo. So,
Right.
like, it's easy for me to picture what he's saying so it hits home
Yeah,
more.
yeah, but that's
what
personal.
I'm saying. I
yeah,
know,
but
that's
that's why you can't give him the 9.
Like I said, that's
because
personal.
And that's what I was saying.
pause. But
Nice, nice.
because if
right
you
on.
give
She's
him
good at
that
this game.
9,
Oh, she's
But
good at
yes,
this game.
that's why I was saying what I was saying about trying not to be biased, but that's what would make it. Like that's what gives it another point for me. Is
I
like,
gotta step in and I'll let you do that though. I
agree. And he didn't even hear the album.
I'm
So
like that's.
I'm gonna go with that nigga.
you gotta listen to the album.
I'm going to listen to it. That's my
Because
word.
you've been to the International Ballroom.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Twice.
more than that.
See,
Well, me.
I got memories.
and I ain't never been there, but I've been to the other places he was talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Give it an 8. 8.5, you said, right?
8.5.
8.5.
I would still go with an 8 though.
I would say settle in at 8. That's what. That's a good
Round
spot.
it off.
Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? 8.3.
Because you gotta think about. Okay, so like if you really think about it in terms of like what you listen to hip hop wise, you've given some great albums an 8. That's not bad.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we have.
So that, you know, I mean that's good company. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So shout out to D-Lo. We definitely going to have you on the podcast, man.
sure.
Definitely, man.
Answer the
some
phone,
good music.
nigga.
It was some good music there, for
Yeah.
real. I
Yeah.
loved it.
And we got an email. We got voicemail.
Yeah, we got voicemail.
Should we do it? Go ahead and run it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cannot get into all of this shit. We already.
We got to, man.
We
Shit.
got
We
to.
can't.
We
No,
got
we
to.
can't. We're not gonna do that.
Because that email is crazy?
Nah.
See, now this is
Did
what's
you just
crazy.
see-
What's crazy is DJ who loves the 2-3
We're
hour
not
show.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Right? Did I
You know what I'm
what?
saying?
What?
Bro,
Shit.
Run it.
Really?
You have to go?
Really, my nigga?
run it.
God
dog.
damn,
Come on, man. Let's
dog.
run through this shit, dog.
Okay, I'll read off my phone. I ain't gonna even put it up.
What?
God
Like that?
damn.
Pull it up on the laptop.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wash Allen.
Nigga. I'm just
Confessions,
saying, dog.
If y'all have
I'm just
emails, that's
saying,
great.
though.
You gotta read your
Send
emails.
the email.
Shout out to Victoria. You
Two.
finna get ready to get.
Yeah, I said it pod@gmail.com. We have one email. Hey, yeah, I said it. This is CJ, and I'm a regular listener of the podcast. Can we, the people, please? I'm sorry. Can we, the people, please get the R&B episode or segment?
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah, so we've been
Rhythm
trying to do
and
this for like a
blues.
year.
Yes.
My question is, how does everyone feel about LL Cool J? Oh, this is random. LL Cool J as a legend in the game.
I wanna go down
And that's
the
it?
line.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, this was easy.
Yeah.
That's an easy
I'm thinking
one.
this.
I didn't even, I mean, I was reading it right now, real time. I was just trying to,
Yeah.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I feel you.
that part.
Nigga, shit.
Hey, man.
Nigga, what?
Okay, so how I feel about LL Cool J? I feel like LL Cool J got first mover's advantage. Like,
Right.
like I feel like lyrically he's really, so.
Even back then?
But back then, he
Even
was-
back then,
Yeah,
no.
but like, that's what I'm saying.
Back
At the end-
First two albums.
right, but it's still, like I said, it's first mover's
First.
advantage because if I compare him lyrically to the other guys, I can't compare him to Kane. I can't compare him to Rakim, and I can't compare him to Cool G.
Don't try.
Like he gonna lose.
every
he
day.
gonna lose.
All day.
But not
One-
like
he gonna
landslide.
lose.
Beef with
Again,
Cool
but
G.
he gonna lose.
He's not gonna landslide and lose to nobody though.
I ain't saying landslide, but he gonna lose. Like, is lyrically, is he better?
I think
than
he can
either one
ride
of
with
those guys?
Kane.
Not as good as is he better than
No.
either one of those. Thank you.
He's
So-
he's the GOAT by default
right.
because of his time of being in the right place at the right time,
I agree.
having the look,
Right.
being able to be a little lyrical at
Okay.
the time.
Right.
But once we evolved, all
Right.
those people you named
Right.
will crush him in the rink or whatever because his mama gonna knock you out.
Nice.
No, I'm just playing. But
I see what you did there.
Like,
Right,
and
you
and
feel
like
me?
lyrically, like, do you realize he actually lost that battle to Cool
Cool
Mo
G.
D?
Cool Mo D. Yeah.
If you think about it,
He did.
I would have to go back and really listen because I don't remember any of the lines.
Downtown.
man,
we used to go, what is it?
120.
No, it was
Nice.
Jack the Ripper and Rick the Jacker, right?
that nigga did some shit where he's just saying all L words.
Yeah.
Q Mo D was killing that nigga.
Yeah, he was. He was.
With that old ass flow. But
Wild
like,
Wild West.
again, like just lyrically, like when you write down those bars, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
was
pay
what it
homage
was.
to these guys, and that's what you do. You pay respect because they are the pioneers. They
Right.
are the ones who started the shit. But as the time evolves, and
Right.
it is what it is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah.
so. I think he's a good actor. I don't think he's great, but I think he's really good.
Yeah.
And I think, again, like she said, like the whole image and shit, like that's dope. And I like the fact that he didn't become what the sound was. Like when hip hop became real gangster, he didn't switch up and try to be
Yeah.
a gangster. I respect that.
Did.
So I like a lot of what he did, but I think over and
He
all,
stayed true to himself.
Yeah.
To
I
me,
give
that's
him a
always the
6.5.
key to being
To have
successful.
a successful 20+ year run, nobody really gets that.
okay,
You
hold
got
on.
4 or 5.
Hold on. Did he really have a 20-year run? Like, cause you
Like as far as
you're not
hip hop is
active.
concerned. As far as hip hop is
Active,
concerned.
like, so that means from 88 to 2018. I mean to 2008. That's 20 years.
86
From 80, so okay, so
to
let's-
2006.
So was he act like? So what's that?
to 2000.
He put out
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did
his
though.
last
he
one
did.
was like what? 2000.
How many albums?
He
that
was
10?
around in the
It
90s,
was
like
like 11.
popping, dude.
His last album was like
okay,
2008.
so that makes sense.
Yeah, he did. He stayed relevant. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he just turned up that sexual shit. That's all he did.
Last week
He turned
I
that
saw
shit
And
up.
it
at
turned off the
mall.
lyrical shit.
Yeah, it was about
That was in '96 though.
yeah. You find what your niche
Boys to
is,
Men.
and you
I
dive
can't
right
believe
in.
Headsprung
I'm wearing
did
triple
anything.
flat. What you say? I'm wearing triple black. I gears top flight.
Security.
That was the song with Babyface, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, she's so quick.
He can't. He
Y'all
can't.
all missed that top flight security of the world, Creed.
I didn't miss it.
Yeah.
I know you. I saw you catch it.
If anybody says he's the GOAT, I could only not disagree based on longevity.
Who would you
Oh,
give it to,
I
though?
cannot disagree based on a lot of shit.
Who would you give
Yeah,
it to?
I mean, well, wait. a minute.
Oh, yeah. You
Wait.
say, okay.
If somebody says he's the GOAT, I would only not disagree with him being the GOAT based on longevity.
So you saying you give him GOAT status because of his longevity?
I wouldn't give it to him, but
No,
I
he
wouldn't
wouldn't
knock
give it
the next person who does.
Oh,
Right, because
Yeah, but-
everybody's hip hop journey is their own.
yeah.
I'll give
But
them
like,
that.
I would knock him on everything else. Like to me, that's your card. That's your calling card. Is that longevity? Past that,
Yeah.
like you not flow.
Yeah, you're not the greatest
not
at anything
charisma.
else.
Right.
So you saying he
yeah.
can't get back in the studio and drop an album?
Oh, don't
he
you
can
do it?
drop an album. He can't. He's not gonna. He can't compete with
Him and
what
Will
we know
Smith can
as
do a
good.
collab together.
Uh,
That's where I see that
I
going.
don't even know what to say.
Will Smith.
I just thought of that.
What's man?
When I thought of him
Okay.
in the studio, I thought of him and Will Smith together.
He can make a hit. He can make a hit with Timberland. I think he can make.
You know what? That's a good look.
That's a horrible song too.
I know, but it.
That's a
it
good
just-
look for
That was
LL.
my point.
Lord, have
I had
mercy.
about to reimbursement.
That's a good.
Horrible, nigga. That's a classic example of what I was talking about
Right.
with that Michael Jackson shit. Where we bought the song because we love the person who did it. That's some bullshit.
What Michael Jackson song?
Beat it.
Beat it.
You ain't like Beat It?
He's brought
That
this
song is
up several
Sing the
times.
lyrics. Sing the lyrics.
No,
What?
I told you, don't you ever come around here. Don't want to see your face. You
Right?
better disappear.
Yeah. No.
No, that's
a
not
whole
it.
nother song. nigga.
Damn,
my
see.
link
Yeah,
number
you went
not
off.
verified?
You went
I
wrong.
did Billie
with
Jean
that.
or something.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I told you, don't ever come around here.
Oh.
Don't want to see your face. You better disappear.
Ooh.
That's fire.
In your eyes.
Oh, that shit terrible.
It's fire in your
Just
eyes?
beat it.
It's terrible.
Beat it.
Come on.
Ooh.
Horrible, dog. Oh my god.
It don't matter when
Giggity.
that boy hit that move.
That shit was fire.
We bought it because we love Mike.
I love Mike.
This shit could have went way left right then, man, but nobody was paying attention.
Oh no, I saw it.
I'm gonna play the voicemail now.
Let's go.
Okay.
What's up, fellas? This too. What's up, Iran, V, and special guest Montoya. Oh, Steve Montoya. Yeah, man, y'all talking about that on Tennessee Honey. I remember the first and only time I tried that shit. I was at a Easter little get together or whatever. And they had no brown. That was what they considered brown. So I tried that shit. I made it through one cup and that was it, man. That shit got that. You know. Let me get Hum, he just trying to leave that line open for Oprah and Gail, man. That's why he saying nothing bad about him.
Oh yeah, I heard what y'all
Montoya
saying
is now
about
waiting on
that.
you to say something about Black Monks, dog. Every time I hear you talking music, I be thinking you gonna say something about Black Monks. All right, man, that's it. I'll be listening.
Who the one said Oprah was fine?
That motherfucker.
Oh, the same person talking about Amy Schumer. Okay.
Right.
That's what I be
Well, you
saying.
got-
No,
That's what I be talking
No,
about.
I said Gail is fine too. Gail is
Out of
finer
there.
than Oprah.
Out of there.
You got a horrible standard, dog.
Out of there.
It ain't no standard.
I wouldn't want to meet no girl you had to introduce me to. I'm like, I pass.
It's gonna be. Never mind.
Oh, damn, that's fucked
He
up.
kills me, dog.
Hey, man,
That nigga be great.
It's gonna be like
like
when,
it's-
when Cole keep bringing them girls
You know
around.
what I'm saying? Big Shirley got a friend.
He bring
Look at
that
that.
fucking what's that? I
man.
can't remember, but yeah.
Nah,
no.
man, this nigga's like, what's the movie when the dude had, man.
What's?
Okay, the dude, Shallow Hal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shallow Hal.
Gwyneth Paltrow was
Right,
really the
right.
fat girl.
Right.
Well, she was.
Man,
More
I'm just
than
saying,
fat.
like I just
That's your new AKA.
no.
Humvee.
Yeah, you said
AKA
that. You said
Shallow
that.
Hal.
If that was you, you said that Oprah was. You were saying Oprah and Gail was like pretty, and so I'm just
No,
like.
I was saying like
Grading
they
on the
both
curve.
got bodies. They both got bodies.
No,
That
they
nigga was
don't.
grading
Don't
on
do
the
that.
spear.
Gail is
Now when
banging.
y'all got on Michelle, yes, Michelle is banging and
Yeah,
she's
her body is
got a
on point.
beautiful face.
Oh,
and
scoop
the
mouth.
whole now. She do got a little, Bobby Brown mouth
Jawline. there.
tripping, little coke mouth. But but we can overlook that. You can overlook that.
You think Oprah fine because she a billionaire?
Right.
That's what that
I'm
is.
just trying to be the
You
new Stephen.
jaded
That's
by
all.
her dollars.
Trying to be the new step.
Yeah, everybody's trying to be the new step.
That's it. That's all.
Hell, it's not a woman in the world that wouldn't take his place.
Right.
We got another one.
Golly. Yeah, uno más.
That means one more.
I didn't know.
God damn.
He knew I didn't know. He knew that. That's
You
why
don't
he
know
said
what
that.
uno más? Come on now.
We didn't take Spanish together. in
What's
school.
up, y'all? Yeah, I see y'all got my cohort over there. Cohort and co-host. But, see, you fucking up, Rand.
Oh,
When you
shit.
have that Negro over there, he got to be a dry show. You got to know how to tame him. 'Cause right now, he going in. And two things you don't want to do. Give him no bitch whiskey. And you don't want to talk church. Because you know he just going to act a fool.
That's what he did.
So anyway, I see y'all trying to make it through it. And my co-host giving y'all a hard time. It's all right. He know what he be doing.
Yeah, he does.
Anyway,
Yep.
that's what's up. If I hear something I want to speak on, I'll give you guys a call back. But I'm still listening. But yeah, bitch whiskey and chips. Matter of fact, I do have a question. All right, so going into the act, Rand, think, like, do you think church should take up offering as soon as you walk in, or it should wait till after the act?
Oh,
And
Lord.
which one you think get the most money? Do you get more money taking up before the act or after the act? Well,
Well, there's an easy answer.
Shout out to the Reese.
Yeah, there's an easy answer for that one.
Shoot from the Hip podcast.
Yep.
The church will get more out of you once they get you riled up.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So after
When
the act,
After the act. Once they
the
put
act,
on
yeah.
the show,
I say in the
Pass
middle
that
of the
plate.
show. Don't wait till the show is over. You
Yeah.
got to pass that because he got to say, pass that plate around. Get that plate around. Pass
Yeah.
that plate around.
Where's that organ?
do it like intermission, huh?
Yeah. No, don't stop.
hey man.
Don't stop.
Pass the plate around while
Pass the
you
plate. While
in
you-
I know
in the
I,
middle
I,
of it.
I know I spoke
Yeah.
on my boy Jay Cut, who was doing tracks, Bruce Hard Productions, did all that shit with D-Lo back in the day. I used to go to church where Jay Cut, when we was kids,
Yeah.
he was playing the drums for the church.
Yeah.
And I used to watch him get people riled up with the drums. I caught on to it and I watch him when he get ready and he start doing little shit, start hitting the little cymbals.
Yeah.
And he get into it. I was like, okay,
Finna
I
go
see
down.
how this works now. You play into the mood.
Yeah.
Then you know the collection.
Yeah, but
plate
when
does come
once you
on.
understand the history behind it, like right, so when you have people who can't read, right, and so
Oh.
they have a way by which to get themselves to remember something and make everything musical because they're musical people,
That
right?
boy said can't
So
read.
when you do that, that's the genesis of again. Okay, so and I know I stopped myself in the middle. What happens is this happens all the time when people have traditions. You have a tradition, but you don't know why you do the tradition, right? So you have a woman and she's having a conversation with her husband and she's cooking a pork roast and she cuts the butt off the roast and she's like, but this is how you cook the roast. And he says to her, you don't have to cut the butt off the roast. And so she said, well, let me call my mom because my mama always cut the butt off the roast. So they call her mom and said, Mom, when you make a roast, don't you cut the butt off the roast? And her mom was like, yeah. And he was like, well, you don't have to do that. And she's like, well, we did that because my mom did that. And so they called the grandmother. And she said, Mom, when you make a roast, don't you cut the butt off the roast? She was like, no. Like, when I saw you cook the roast, I saw you cut the butt off the roast. She said, it's because my pan was too small. Right? So it was a reason why she did it, but when everybody just continues the tradition along, they don't know the genesis of it. And that's the same thing that happens with what you call the act, they call hooping in church. Those
Right.
people didn't have means to
Love DJ.
to do certain things. So they would do that almost as they would do it in cadence, almost to throw those who you aren't supposed to know I'm doing this. So
Right.
I'm going to do it the way that I know how to do it so you won't catch on to what it is that I'm doing. And people just picked it up and carried it along. So in 2018, you don't have to do that. But in 1900, it made sense.
Right.
So that's what that
And they should give it up.
Right.
So, and I like how you called it the act because just don't get me started on religion. But anyway.
Yeah.
We can have you back though. And we can have the religion
Oh,
part.
The religion
go
podcast. Because in the book of
into-
Ephesians,
Man.
it says,
In
at the church of
Ecclesiastes.
Ephesus,
Nigga, get around the corner.
As I take another sip.
right. Shout out to
That's
Love.
it for voicemails.
I think that's
Yeah.
Cool.
I see you packing up your lap.
Yeah, he already knows.
I mean,
I
your
don't believe in
MacBook.
those. I don't believe in laptops, bro.
Hey,
Mac-
I got a MacBook.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Shout out.
Shout out MacBooks. I
Yep.
like them.
Two iPhones versus Androids.
Figure out how to do
There's-
some
there's
shit
no
I
verses.
already knew
There's no
how to
verses.
do.
Oh, it's no verses.
It's no verses. Y'all are green. We're blue.
Right.
Period.
What kind of phone you got?
Nope.
He doesn't have an
What,
iPhone.
I mean, who makes that phone?
Samsung.
Samsung.
Who makes Android?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's not a
I
competition.
ain't never heard that shit.
It's not a competition.
That boy just enlightened. That nigga just enlightened me on
You can't
some
whoop
new
me, though.
shit. Oh, snaps.
I'm just saying.
You
like,
just put me on some new iPhone shit
Yeah,
to tell me.
right.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
the
To tell
same.
these niggas.
We're not the
Who
same.
makes that? Right.
And what kind of phone you got?
See, okay, all right, my nigga, goddamn.
You got an HTC, right?
HTC.
Yeah.
This nigga got a.
I forgot on your mic off.
You got a Zenith, nigga?
Fuck, you gonna come over here and start talking about my HTC?
I didn't know until he said
You got
it.
that shit from Montgomery Rewards.
I didn't know.
Service merchandise, bitch.
I didn't know it was a HTT until he said it. Did it come with the stylus on the side?
Service merchandise.
Look, he got a stylus on the side. Of course. You know them old school HTCs.
That old catalog.
Oh shit, Finger Hut.
Fingers, nigga.
Oh god damn.
Hey, man.
All right, Joe. All right.
Yeah.
Is it time? Oh shit, we're an hour and a half in. Yeah, I guess it's time to wrap this thing
Let's
up.
go.
DJ, see, we did it. We got him. Right? All right, man. It's the Yeah I Said It
Montgomery
podcast. 601-641-9474. 601-641-9474.
Miss Victoria, tell the people how to get in contact with you.
Yes. Check me out at the Shit No One Else Says podcast. It's on iTunes.
I'm subscribing to that right now.
Right now.
YouTube.
Make sure you guys
My
do that.
Instagram page, they wouldn't let me spell shit, so I had to put 2 H's in that. So it's the shh no one else says.
Nice.
And then my Snapchat, y'all can check me out there. It's V and my last name 05 at Snapchat.
Yeah. Snapchat.
So VRANDLE 05.
Thank you for coming out, Victoria.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate
It's
your
been
energy.
Extremely
Everything
fun.
was good. Yeah. So it was good? Yeah.
Wait, he just get real creepy on me, like New York creepy.
New York creepy.
He's like, everything's good, ma.
Yeah.
And you'll catch me out on that podcast in a couple weeks. That part.
It's going
That's
down.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I invited
Collabos. Oh, you there. Everybody's there.
Definitely.
We finna turn up.
Turn all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you can catch me on Instagram and
Catch up, nigga.
Twitter, GTHANGRECG thing rec. Holla at you young. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Ill.
Will.
All right, shit. Here we
Shout
go.
out to Nas. She did it.
I caught it. I caught it.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
I caught that one.
I see where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on the IG.
Why?
As Ill ran.
Oh, those two.
Yeah, too. Yeah,
Damn.
Premature.
Wait, yeah.
You shot your load early.
Oh,
She don't like that.
yeah.
Shout out to Larson.
I'm on the IG as Ill ran. I'm on the Facebook as Ill ran. And I'm on the Twitter
Why?
because I be Twittering.
Hey.
I do Twitter too.
As Ill underscore ran underscore is underscore back. And DJ the DJ.
Don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.